What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to not really how to install 4.4 KitKat. That will be for a separate video, but I'm going to be giving you a walkthrough of 4.4 KitKat. So as you guys can see here, this is my LG Nexus 4, courtesy of T-Mobile. They sent me this device out for review, and they actually were nice enough to let me keep the device. Right now I'm actually viewing this over on my Motorola Moto X as we're talking right now, because that's a better DSLR monitor. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. We can go ahead and flip the device over on its back. So yeah, we have 4.4 KitKat. I will verify that just so it's not just the lock screen. So we have all of my, let's go ahead and focus this here. I have all of my icons on here. I am currently running 4.4 KitKat. I have my mail, all my launchers down here. We have the 4.4 launcher. We also have the menu where you can go ahead and click settings, see all your Google settings. Also click that again and go to wallpapers. This is the factory image for 4.4 KitKat. We can see all of the 4.4 KitKat wallpapers. This is the one that everybody knows. So yeah, here. So let's go ahead and see the differences. The differences, Hangouts is now the default SMS app versus something like on the Motorola Moto X that runs 4.2.2, or something like the Samsung Galaxy S4 Google Edition that runs 4.2.2 still uses the Google Messenger application. I don't know why that just activated, but Google. So yeah, that was something else we were going to go ahead and get on into. At the top, we have new theme up here at the top. It is now gray instead of blue. I'm kind of glad Google got rid of the blue, because myself and other people were kind of getting tired of the blue. So let's go ahead and keep going here. There's now a feature kind of like the Moto X. If you say "Okay Google" now to the Moto X, it actually. Sorry about that, guys. We can go ahead and jump back on into this here. So we do have the Nexus 5. Let's go ahead and jump on in. The camera application is basically the same. You can do all these settings on here, the photosphere, all that. 8 megapixel camera. The new icons. The only thing I don't like about 4.4 is that on 4.3 there's these little dots right here, and you can add icons. So now you have to manually add icons, because I'm a very organized person and like to have everything categorized how I use them. So there's a feature on here. If you say "Okay Google," how's the weather in Longview, Washington?
It's 48 degrees and clear in Longview.
So there's an always on listening mode. You can swipe to the left and you can see "Okay Google" now. Okay Google. And I did it again. I accidentally turned off my Moto X from that. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so you can see Oregon got beat by Stanford. What else can we see here? Galaxy S4. Some other things. These are the new cards. I don't want to make this video too long, so let's go ahead and jump on into the new settings. You can see they did change around basically everything. On here you can click more. There is a new thing called mobile plan. T-Mobile doesn't have that, so you can't click into that. We can go ahead and go tap to pay. A lot of people said this didn't work because they were on CyanogenMod or AOKP, whatever it's called, AOSP, whoever made it, because they're on a ROM. This is the official Google ROM. Well, Google ROM, Google software. Developer, we can see here, we have Android 4.4 KitKat. We have the K, spin the K, spin the K, spin the K. And now we're into Android 4.4. Yet, you can take this one step farther. We can go ahead and we can see all the Android versions and just click all over the screen and see all the different Android versions. You can swipe up from the bottom or the top, whichever, to exit out of that. That's the really only. Oh, and we have printing, cloud printing. Also, we can go ahead and see developer options. They have added a few more developer options. I currently have my developer, my window transition and animator scale to 5x because everything closes faster like that. You guys can see. The only complaint I could have about this new operating system, and we have the new drop down menu, everything is gray versus it being blue. I like it gray. The only thing I can complain, like I said, there's no dots to add more. Hopefully Google updates that. That was a fail. Hopefully Google updates that problem. And the battery life. This is not an official build, I guess. I've been arguing with a few people. I'm not good with ROMs, guys. So this is either an official ROM that they released. I'm not doing any research on this. Just telling you guys what I know. Either it's official ROM or it's ported from the Nexus 5. But battery life. Right here you guys can see I have 1% on my device, 7 hours on battery, and I only had 2 hours and 52 minutes on screen time. It was kind of weird because I had my device going from auto brightness and half bright, or auto and none, because I normally rock auto brightness. 4.4 also sucks battery because it's always listening, kind of like the Moto X is. So that could be one reason why the battery life is terrible. I'm going to figure out how to turn that off. But since you have the feature, I like to leave the feature on. But yeah, so what I had to do, I'm not good with rooting. I've messed many devices up. But since it's a Nexus device, it's fairly easy. Downloaded a tool, rooted my device, installed ROM Manager, and then I went to androidpolice.com, downloaded the image, downloaded the G apps, flashed it through ROM Manager, and then downloaded Clockwork Mod, and then from Clockwork Mod I flashed the ROM, and then it booted back into Android, and Super SE was gone. So I'm really glad about that because I don't like being rooted. I used to like to be rooted and hack and jailbreak and all that. I'm not really into that anymore. I'm all for this stock, down-to-earth experience, and this runs just as smooth, if not smoother, than Android 4.3. So you guys did see the boot up. There's something I didn't know right there. You can reboot to safe mode, but let's go ahead and turn off the device. I can show you how fast it boots for something like, I'll go ahead and grab my Nexus 7 and show you guys. That runs Android 4.3. I know the specs and everything are a little different on devices, so you will see a difference in boot times. But let's go ahead and scoot this out here. I'm going to have to go like this, so maybe you guys can see. Ready, set, go. So you guys can see here. This is running 4.3. This is running 4.4. So the Nexus 7 is already booted. We have the new 4.4 boot image. I really like that new boot image. We saw that a while back on some of the other devices here. See? This turned on first and this booted first, and this is still booting. Yeah, I believe you can flash 4.4 to the Nexus 7, but I'm not because I do depend on this tablet. This is now my go-to tablet, so I do want to get the best battery life possible out of this. So, yeah, I really do enjoy this. I will be doing a tutorial when it comes out for the Motorola Moto X because that's my daily driver, and I would love to have 4.4 on there. And as this is my daily driver too, you guys can see there is swipe up from the bottom. Obviously, they changed that up a bit, and they also changed from the lock screen. You can add new widgets. I don't know how. I've seen a few videos. Let's see here. If you go click the little camera in the bottom right hand corner, swipe over and pull up the camera application, so you guys can see. They have redone some of the sounds. I should probably show you guys those. Right now I'll show you my default sounds. Always. There's the old one. That's what I used to rock. That's what I use because it's calm. And the notification sounds. I use this one. So, yeah, and they have updated the lock screen sounds. Let's go ahead and see if you guys can hear this. That's the lock screen sounds. I'll go ahead and do the key sounds here. They're not as loud as they used to be. I really like loud keys, so that's kind of a disappointment for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and the more info, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you do want to see a tutorial, like a whole walkthrough than what I just explained, comment down below and I will do that for you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.